Here are my top 10 most anticipated movies of 2025, and the first one might surprise you. What are some of your most anticipated movies of 2025? Coming in at number 10, we have the MCU's Fantastic Four: First Steps. I'm very excited for this movie. I hope it does well. It's about time we get the best adaptation of Marvel's first family. The only thing that's holding me back from being extremely excited is surprisingly the casting. I'm not completely sold on the castings of, like, for example, Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards or Joseph Quinn as the Human Torch. I think once we see a trailer, then I'll buy more into that casting. I love them as actors. I'm not sure if they're right for these roles just yet. Number 9 is Mickey 17, starring Robert Pattinson. What's better than one Robert Pattinson? Two Robert Pattinsons, and being directed by Bong Joon-ho, director of one of the best picture winners of all time, Parasite. I can't wait to see this collaboration. This looks fascinating. Coming in at number 8 is Ryan Coogler's Sinners. Ryan Coogler, the director of Fruitvale Station, Creed, Black Panther, is giving us a vampire movie. Take my money. And this is another movie we'll be seeing the same actor play two different roles that look the same, with Michael B. Jordan playing twin brothers. Number 7 is Joseph Kosinski's F1, starring Brad Pitt. This is going to be hype in theaters. From the director of Tron Legacy, Oblivion, and Top Gun Maverick, but with Formula One cars? Stop it! This is cinema. Coming in at number 6 is Wicked for Good. If you're not holding space for this movie in your most anticipated list, throw the whole list away, because the first Wicked was an event at the cinemas. I love the energy, and I can't wait to see the continuation of this story to see what happens. Number 5 is Paul Thomas Anderson and Leonardo DiCaprio's movie. Never did I think we would get this collaboration, but this is one of the few directors that I've been dying to see Leonardo DiCaprio work with. We're talking about Paul Thomas Anderson here, the man who gave us There Will Be Blood with Daniel Day-Lewis. Imagine that kind of performance from Leo. I'm dying to see this. There's rumors that the untitled PTA and Leo DiCaprio movie has been delayed to 2026. So if that's the case, then my number 5 would actually be the I Know What You Did Last Summer remake. Because look at this cast. Look at this cast. We have Outer Banks, The Summer I Turned Pretty, and Nicholas Alexander Chavez from Monsters. This cast is crazy. Coming in at number 4 is 28 Years Later. 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later are some of my favorite horror movies of all time. And those zombies are absolutely insane. If those were the real zombies that we got for our zombie apocalypse, we'd all be cooked because of how fast they are. We're dunzos. I've waited years for the continuation of this story. I can't wait to see where Cillian Murphy's character is, what he's been up to for all these years. And the fact that Aaron Taylor Johnson stars in this with a bow and arrow has me sat. The 28 Days Later main theme soundtrack goes hard. It's just as hard as John Carpenter's Halloween music. And the opening of 28 Weeks Later is unforgettable. Number 3 is Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. Do I even have to say anything about this? What is Tom Cruise doing? Risking his life for us. For cinema. Bro is hanging off planes casually on a Friday, chilling. Tom Cruise continues to prove that the impossible is possible and that he can fly. This is being promoted as the last of the Mission Impossible movies, at least for the Tom Cruise era, and I can't wait to see how that plays out. Coming in at number 2 is James Cameron's Avatar: Ash and Fire. James Cameron, anytime he puts out a movie, it's a cinematic event. Avatar 1 is gas. Avatar 2 is gas. Avatar 3, Ash and Fire, gas. Then let's get it done. And coming in at number 1, Superman. Nothing on this list comes close to Superman. That teaser trailer broke records for a reason. This character is the GOAT character in fiction for a reason. And I cannot wait to see everyone get reminded as to why Superman is the best superhero of all time. I believe in James Gunn. He has yet to miss with any of his comic book stories. Now that he's handling the GOAT of all heroes, this is going to be the cinematic experience of 2025. I'm hoping.